A lot of our audience, very smart, probably the smartest audience out there, may not fully comprehend how big Country Garden and Evergrande are or were. They're not household names here. $500 billion in debt is probably, and I'm going to guess, more debt than the entire Dow 30 has combined, something like that. China's economy, to your point, has really been about one thing, and that is real estate. It is not low-cost exports. Sure, they make a lot of money in that too, but real estate, trading off it, flipping it, I mean, it all sounds very familiar to something you're very familiar with, 2007 in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, it's, again, the leverage in their system is about 3.5 times or 350% greater than the leverage in our system was. And we've been at capital markets for well over 150 years, and look at how bad we screwed it up. The architecture, the basic architecture of the Chinese economy is broken. And it's broken because it was real estate centric. And 70% of Chinese individual assets are in real estate. And real estate's down, we don't know what the number is, nobody knows, down 25, 30, 40%. And the banking system has, 30, 40% exposure and 3.5 times more leverage. So you can do all this math and realize China's in real trouble. Xi Jinping announced over the weekend that he wants to make talking about China's economy in a negative way, a national security issue. So he started wiping websites clean of negative economic data about China. I mean, when you start pointing at short sellers and eliminating data online, you know how bad it is over there. And he's in a real trouble. And back to comparing 500 billion and trying to understand the size. In the global financial crisis, the U.S. banking system lost about $800 billion, and we re-equitized it with common and preferred securities, injections of capital. We're talking about $500 billion worth of losses, or almost that much, in 2 companies. And all the rest of the developers in bankruptcy. And we haven't even talked about their banks yet. We're just talking about 2 companies losing $500 billion. Their local government marketplace, local government debt marketplace, is a $13 trillion equivalent marketplace. And they sell real estate to Chinese developers to pay their bills in the local government. Well, guess what? That's not happening either. And those local governments are all defaulting. It's quite literally, China had 20 plates spinning and all the plates are crashing right now.